Okay, so we are going to do a Christmas look. Now, here in, y'all see that fly all in my business? My eyes are itching me. I just washed my face, so I don't know if that's way. But my class wants to be a pendant so bad, right? But we are going to do a look because here in Barbados we have what's called Christmas morning in the park. So you go into the park on Christmas morning and usually dress up all glam and stuff like that. And you have to have your face beat for Jesus. So my Christmas tradition, or the Christmas tradition I know about that people do, is we go to church for 5 o'clock in the morning, and then after church we head into the park. So church, how rude. So church may end at like, if it starts at 5, some places start at 5:30. By 7 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock, church is done and you head to the park and there's music. It's a really cool thing. It's kind of like a fashion thing with music. So I am going to show you how to do your Christmas makeup. I just washed my face. My face feels dry, so I am going to put on some face cream. I'm looking for my day cream. Oh, I see it. Right, so this is my day cream. This has an SPF. This is the Simple Protecting Light Moisturizer. So I'm gonna just cream my face a little bit because it does feel a bit dry. And when I do my makeup, I don't think that when I do makeup it looks like how the average person makeup does look like, because I guess I don't really feel comfortable with that look. I was saying for the new year I may probably go to a makeup artist and kind of let them maybe try to do it on my face and see how I like it, but it's gonna like get myself to do it. So let me do a disclaimer. My foundation is too light for my skin. But what I do like to do is I don't know if it makes a difference, but I like to put concealer on under here, and then I like to put on my face, and I like to put on concealer. So this is not concealer, this is my foundation, but it has a red undertone, which I find helps to cover this under here really well. So I actually have to look for a nice red undertone. I need to get a concealer. I need to get a foundation that is my shade, but we ain't get there yet. So I take some of that and I can just put that on. So you will see here that I am actually putting my foundation underneath my eye. It was supposed to be concealer, and I just continued to blend that out underneath my my eye, but I just removed the remainder of the footage because I'm going to come back in and cover my entire face with the foundation. So putting it under my under eye, I don't think really would have made a difference. So if you see that my under eye is looking a bit bright in the other parts before I put on all of that concealer, is because I have the foundation under my eye. Is the eyeliner that I use. It is not my favorite. And I really meant to say eyebrow pencil, not eyeliner. It is Nicats New York. I have another one that I really enjoyed. However, I can't really find that brand, so I have to really make an effort to look for it. So I'm gonna just take this spoolie and just doing the brows, just brush the brows. My eyebrows need to get cut. I'm not one of those brave girlies that cut their eyebrows themselves. So I'm gonna take this, and I usually I'm using marble. I usually carve out my eyebrows before I fill them in. I'm gonna take some of this. And you can see on the floor. And I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna carve that out with that shade. And then I take a lighter concealer. This one is really, really light. I should have one that is a bit darker than that one. That it is the final. Because I did my makeup the other day and the girl this is Elliot Girl, and this shade is Toffee, classic shade. And I'll put some of that on the back of my hand. And I am going to take the same brush and go under my eye with the shade. Using the same brush that got on the dark concealer, that got on the dark foundation, just to help it blend it out. And I will give you a nice soft natural eyebrow. And then I will go in with my eyebrow pencil and just do some hair-like strokes. Start at the end. I feel like I'm using it and I see the color coming off, so maybe it has dried out. Oh, there we go. Oh shoot, I broke it off. Alright, now I'm doing it again some color because I feel like I was playing it on and I didn't see it happening. So I can just, I don't really like this eyebrow pencil. I need to invest in another one. But once your eyebrows are cut, I feel like half of the job does be done already. So you see how that goes out nicely? I remember, girlies, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. And I just do it light here. I don't go too heavy at the front. I'm going to take this spoolie again and just brush it out. Like so. Like so. Right? And then try not to play it with them too much. Like this eyebrow that's taken to me, but I'm gonna try to add a little bit more color up here just to thicken it out. And I'm gonna leave it like that. If you watch one of the last videos that I did, I said that I'm restricting myself to, oh shoot, we take drop off. Be so for real right now. Be so for real right now. Let's take a call to find the cover. Maybe I should leave that in for the authenticity of it all. So I'm gonna just squeeze this on here. I can put that all over my face. Did it make a difference that I put that thing underneath there first if I was gonna do this? Probably not, but I did it anyways. I'm going to start to just blend this out. And I usually start, so you see how that light line is harsh? Blend that into my hairline. Lines, blend that. Start with the outside. Blend that like that. And then I can just kind of tap on the rest of my face. This up because I just I just press it and make water come out. I don't know if you've ever experienced that. So I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. Water is still coming out, guys. Right? Put some on the back of my hand, like so. And then, so it's like something that I use eyeshadow for this, or do the eyeshadow just stain it? And then I'm going to put it under my eye. Like so. Put some more. Like so. And then the next side. I need to get some more. I always prefer to build the concealer than to. Does this shade oxidize? Because I feel like it's matching me fairly okay, you know, like the foundation. But so I'm putting on some more concealer on my eyes, and then I'm going to put some here. Some here like that. And then I'm gonna put some on my forehead. No, I do not like the, I don't know, I don't like the drastic coloration, I guess. This coloration of the, or how the highlight is usually done. So that don't really work for me. In the meantime, I am going to prime my eyelids. So I'm using a really light shade, which is natural. Natural for who? Not for me. Natural for who, girly? I'm trying to find this piece of hair that's hanging out. Put that back in. We're not gonna rip her out. So the right thing to do would be to use another brush. But like I said, I don't want to use another brush. So I'm gonna put this. I could put it directly on my eyelid, but I like to practice putting things on the back of my hand and not on directly on my skin. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. So I'm gonna go with the side that doesn't have on any makeup first and just start to blend it. You see how that to me that looks a lot more natural than having this like under there like so bright. I guess I'm not really a fan of the bright under there. To me, just something just a little bit is good enough. Right, so I'm gonna do that with this. And then I'm gonna do the top, so you can clearly see that the top is lighter, and then we're gonna just blend. And I blend it in a circle. And voila. Now did I blend it off? It's all right in the thing. I don't know, but I can easily just go back in, put some more here, and you can see that color there, and I can just blend it with the brush. But I prefer it to kind of be nice and seamless, so I can always go back in with some more concealer if I feel as if I want it a little bit brighter. This is the same font, and just tap it again under the eye. On the forehead. I think you can see the difference down here already. You can do that, and then I blend it out right away. And this is the same sponge that I would have used to blend out my foundation. So I'm gonna go back over that with, I'm blending it out with that side so it all melts together. Now for the eyes, I'm gonna just check and see if this is dry. And just really go back over it and just tap it. Back to Brazil palette, and I am going in with the red. It's best to go in with these colors first, if not they will become washed out. And to be honest, if you can just use your finger from the get-go, just use your finger from the get-go. I find that it is really better to use this Back to Brazil palette as a base for colors and not for the color itself, because the colors don't really pop in my opinion. I had another palette that I used to use to put on top of the colors once I used the Back to Brazil as the base, but I don't have that palette anymore, so I am going to use another palette, a Juvia's Place palette, to just bring it out some more. So I'm going to just use the brush to just set this base, and like I said, if you can use your finger, you'll get so much more payoff with your fingers. So I'm going to do the color in the corner. Like so. And then I'm going to take this. This is a Crown palette. It's not really a popular palette. This is a palette that one of my friends had gotten me. And I am going to take this shade here, which is a dark brown. And I am just going to dab into that and turn. You see how the brush is curved? I'm gonna use that to my ability and curve the outside of the brush like that. And I am going to blend that. From heaven above. I'm using another palette now, which is the Bella Pro Revolution palette. Be Bella, and I'm going to use this shade here just to brighten up my eyes. Things are falling. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna take that color just to add some. This really is not the right brush to be using for this, but put that as a nice color to just add some warmth back into the eye. Just tap into the palette. See here where the concealer has gotten. I'm gonna use it all here. And you can see that I definitely have to go back in with the red because that red is fading. So I'm just gonna tap and just blend. And you can see why this is not the brush for that, because that line there is really harsh. But we shall blend her nicely. Right? Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth like that. And you see how the look is coming together. So if I wanted to make the red a bit brighter, I would go in with another red from a different palette as another formula. I thought that this palette had in a red shimmer, but it doesn't have in a red shimmer. So what I will do then is I will show you what I meant by using your finger. So I'm going to go back into the red. I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm just going to rub it like this. Take it and then just dab. See how much brighter that is? And just dab. I think that your girl nose is bright. Maybe even a bit too bright for the look. Let's remove. Right, so that now will give us a nice of color right there on our eyes. So I'm gonna take this brush here again, just and take the back of it just to blend out where the two colors meet. And I would like to find the angle brush that I was using before, but I like it falling off. I seen it. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna take this one in here just to kick off any extra that fell. And this is her. So we are going to do some contour, and I am going to use the same shade that I have on the outer corner of my eye to actually do some contour with. So I'm going right into this dark shade here. Just gonna tap it in like so, and then I'm gonna, so you can see that the shade is coming up on my face like that. I'm gonna go back in again. Is it? It's there now. So I start to blend it out. See now, compared to this side is dark, right? I'm gonna do that to the next side here. And if you don't want the contour to be too heavy, you could just do one little tap like that and blend it out. And blend it out. I really should use a brush with a bit sturdier bristles, but we're gonna use what we have. Because again, I don't want to go wash another brush. Right? I'll just blend that out, and you see, even it doesn't need as much as I put over here, but it helps to bring back the color, helps my face to look like it's the correct color. So if you're looking at your makeup and you're realizing that a section looks like it's not fully blended, like here for me, you just take the brush and just blend that like that. So you have here and you have here, and I can just continue to just blend that. I don't think I can contour my nose. It'd be really best to use a smaller brush, but I'm gonna just squeeze the brush. I don't really need to contour my nose because my nose is already small, but why not? Because I feel like it's made my nose look bigger, right? But I see people put contour on their hair, so I'm gonna do that so it lifts my nose again. I got my nose up bigger. I now have a bigger nose thanks to the contour. Right? Yeah. Okay. That makes this part of my nose look bigger. But that is the power of makeup. Right? So if you want to have a bigger nose, you can contour your nose. But what I usually do is I just highlight the bridge of my nose, which I did not do. I feel like I got my nose up big. So what I'm gonna do is we can blend this out. Oh, God is good. We can just blend that out. And we can just go with it. Yeah, it does have my nose a lot bigger, which is really cool. Right? That is the power of makeup, guys. I'm gonna put a bit of contour to the top of my forehead here. But I'm gonna take the same shade here that we use on the corner of our eyes, which is an orangey shade. And I am going to tap into that like this. I'm going to tap it on the back of my hand just to get off the extra. And I'm going to start to tap. No, the shade is the shade orange. Yes, but it's going to give you a very beachy, a very glowy, a very sun-kissed. It's going to bring back some color to my face. So I'm going to put it a bit right under where, a bit over and under where the contour was. So you can see the color popping up now. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put some bit above where the contour was, but below where my highlight is going to go. Right? Tap in, bit above again. Right? This is going to give you that nice look. Right? And this is not blush either. I mean, am I using it as blush? I don't think I am using it as blush. So I'm just gonna blend that out, and you can see how it makes my face look a lot warmer. The next thing would be highlight. So again, going back into the same palette, trying to show that you don't need 100 palettes, even though I did use 3 palettes, but I feel like you can easily get away with 1 palette. I am going to be very specific with the brush that I do use to apply my contour and do my highlight. People like to use these, but I find that these, no, this is a foundation brush. People like to use fan brushes, but I find that those don't really blend out the concealer for me. Blend out the highlights for me how I like it. So I'm gonna go back into this palette and I'm gonna use this golden shade here. And I'm gonna tap into my highlight. And I do 1, 2, tap. And then I blend lightly. And lightly meaning that you're not kind of like rubbing into the makeup that you have on before, but you're just brushing on top ever so lightly. And you blend it out. Right, and I like to, this is blending it down, and then it kind of, like to just swirl it a little bit, so it actually blends out from where it is. Right, and then I'm going to take this, the same side. I feel my face kind of looks like it already has on the highlight, and it doesn't. Put that there. And this is a good tip, because you can see how bright that is, and I'm going to show you once you blend it out what that is going to look like. So you blend out. I don't like to blend it all down to my cheeks. That's a normal for me. So I blend, and I blend, and I blend, and that is great. So I'm gonna rub the brush on the back of my hand, and blend, and blend, and blend, and just take your time, and blend, and blend, and blend. And then what I'm gonna do is take the sponge from earlier that I had on the makeup, and tap on that, tap over it. And I'm gonna start to kind of pull to get off some of the excess. Right, and you see how it's starting to be muted? Because you're actually dabbing it off, because I want it to look nice and natural. I'm gonna put some on my nose. I'm not adding anything more onto the brush, because you can see that just now it had on a good amount. And I'm gonna go over my nose with the spongy sand. Like I said, I don't like the makeup to be like, ah. I just like it to be like, oh, that's nice. That's cute. So something that I started trying to do is putting on eyeshadow powder to kind of brighten up under there. So I'm gonna take my Juvia's the Warrior palette. I have to buy setting. I have to buy translucent powder. However, however, I just don't know which one to buy. Oh shoot, I said that we only using one palette. Sorry. So let's not burn out another palette. Let's go back into this palette here. Let me look for a shade that I think this is a bit warm. So I'm gonna tap into this with this brush. Take that back now. I'm gonna shift some brighten it a bit and just put it under there. Does that make a difference? Do the sides look different? Look like this side now looks a bit duller than the other side. No, I don't know if this is a thing, but it's just something that I started trying. Yeah. So you know this side looks duller than over here. So duller but more matte. This side looks more dewy. So let's see if I put it on this side or whatever. Yeah, I think it all has my face up a bit more matte now. Which I was not going for. I kind of always like to go for skin vibes. But I can show you what it looks like. I just put the color all around. I can show you what it looks like when I had tried the Julius Place one. I had used people say no follow. Girl. I had used this shade here. And it had really brightened under my eye. Yeah. So that definitely looks like I have on some of that powder and then I can definitely see it when I look in the mirror and you can see it here too. Again, this side to me on my face is looking more skinny. But I'm gonna add the powder. Now again, you can try this out, but this is just something that I am experimenting with. Because I've had translucent powder before and they just don't work for me. So I can definitely say that the eyeshadow is just giving it a nice, like, brighter look, which I very like, which I very much like. And I go from my hair as well. And I like my face a lot warm. I'm not cool. Okay. So we just lost a ton of shadow days. So the last thing would be makeup, would be eyelashes and lip gloss. I don't know how to get all this cleaned up. But let's get the lip gloss on me. I don't really wear lipstick, but I do like to have color. So this is the LA Girl pencil, and the shade is Sexy Red. Right. So I really just kind of do like this and put the color on my lip. And then I go in with a gloss. This is an NK makeup gloss in strawberry. This is like $3. So I'm gonna put this on the gloss like that. And that will move around the color and give me that color look. You can leave a look here. I feel like the look will let me see if I tone that on the color. So we're gonna try that again. So I am going to try. Let's tone that on the color. Let's start over. Let's wipe it off and start over. Obviously, my lips still have a slight tinge of the color. Does it smell like strawberries? I don't think so. Yeah. Let's put on the lashes and the lashes. Always elevate the look. As you can see, this video is pushing an hour. So makeup does take a while to be nice. Can it be done faster? Yes. But I feel like it gives me so on the whole therapy of the makeup. So if you hold that highlighter just blends in so nicely. Like you can always just go back in and just blend it out some more. If you feel like it needs some more blend. So I put my lash glue on the back of my hand. I let it dry on first. It's kind of try to figure out which eyelash go with. I cannot tell you where these eyelashes are from. I cannot remember. So I put that on. I get a mirror. I look down into the mirror and then I just put the eyelashes in the middle for a little bit. I press. I let go. I put down the corner. Put down the center. And then I look up. Make sure that everything is in place. So then we get the other one before the glue dries. And then do the same thing. Get the glue on them. Lay it down. I push it into the center on the eye. I let it hold on. Secure the outside. And then I secure the inside. And then that is it. So you see, and that is the look. And then I just got some spritz to fix matte makeup setting spray, and this is by Absolute New York. And shake it, and I give it a nice spray. People always say, oh, it brings back the life into the makeup. But yeah, but this is my makeup look. I'm gonna take some nice pictures, and a lot of times, like, you know, like if I pop in some earrings and I change this top, like this look would be eating. You hear me? Eating. But yeah, then I can always, if there's gonna be so messy with this makeup that is messy with this makeup that fellow. Let's get some more color. That will work. So I'm gonna let her cool down. I'm gonna put on an outfit. Yeah. Okay, so I am back with a nice Christmas festive top, and you see how, you know, it makes the makeup look the part. Another thing that I do, let me go get some tissue. Right, another thing that I like to do once my makeup is finished, the setting spray has dried down, is I like to go in with some toilet paper, and I just like to kind of press on the makeup to get all any excess makeup. And if I not want to do this throughout wearing the look, it wears very, very, very nicely. So you see how that just pulls everything together. And I don't use primer and all of them type of things. You saw that I used what I had, and I kind of use and what I feel like I have been doing makeup for some years now. And I do what I find works best. So you see, this piece looks gorgeous. Some nice long earrings with this. Let me get those for you. Let me show you. These earrings with this. Oh look, here in braids, back, some locks. Oh look. So I hope that you enjoy this Christmas. Some glitter on this red. Mwah. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. But I hope that you enjoy this Christmas video with makeup, and I pray that God will be with you as you enjoy this Christmas season. So God bless you. Oh, I remember that Jesus loves you.